What are these industry-leading marijuana stocks up to? Should you take a closer look at these pot stocks? Big marijuana stocks are often a great place to start when looking for a pot stock to watch. Although these companies can be quite volatile, they often represent the top of the cannabis industry. Because of this, when good things happen to the industry at large, these marijuana stocks are often the first to show results. But as usual, results are never guaranteed in any industry, let alone with pot stocks. While some top players like Hexo Corp and Grow Generation Corp have shown solid results, there are some larger marijuana stocks to watch. This mostly includes the pure play pot stocks, which have been able to come back in great numbers since the middle of March. A large Canadian marijuana stock to watch. Aurora Cannabis Inc. is one of the most prominent marijuana stocks in the Canadian cannabis industry. Since 2015, reports have shown that Aurora's stock is up by as much as 250%. This is a massive gain for Aurora's stock, but one that has been reflected across the cannabis industry during that time. But after hitting a high of $128 a year or so ago, the company backed down to more of a reflected price of its business model. In its most recent quarterly earnings report, Aurora's stock posted a major amount of earnings that were unexpected to the market. This resulted in a 200% price jump for the company in only a short period of time. Since then, investors have begun to pay a greater deal of attention to the company for its potential future plans. A major pot stock with an interesting past. Cronos Group Inc. is one of the largest cannabis producers in the cannabis industry. The company has similarly benefited from COVID in relation to the increased worldwide demand for marijuana. Although this demand has been felt around the industry, the majority of it has been centered in North America. Cronos stock recently reported an operating loss of roughly $31 million, which is almost double what it posted in the year prior. Because of this, Cronos stock shot back down by around 15% to just shy of $5.50. Now, some investors could view this as a short-term value buy, but others may see it as a long-term issue with Cronos stock. We have to consider the longer term of the cannabis industry when thinking about any of the largest pot stocks to watch. Because these companies have the greatest amount of exposure to the industry at large, they often can be the most volatile. On the other hand, these companies also have the greatest amount of market exposure when things in the cannabis industry are good. With roughly $1.3 billion in the bank, Cronos stock remains a more secure pot stock to watch.